sorry. So basically, um, let me tell you, a couple of days ago. So I noticed. So I'm gonna get a little off topic right now. I'm talking about the city of Windsor and a lot of the fires that are going on in the city, like houses being burned down. So like last week I was working. So what? So from the time I moved to Windsor, I know in the beginning of the summertime, places start catching fire. You get what I'm saying? To you like houses and everything. I know some is electrical fires, but it's too random sometimes. But you have so much fires. Every summer it happens. It gets as soon as June hits, you catch a fire, you catch a fire, you catch a fire throughout the whole summer. So like last week, a house burned down over there. Caught fire over there on close by Tecumseh and McKay over there.
Yeah. Yeah. McEwen and McKay.
Yeah, McEwen and Kay tomorrow. So you go down just before Campbell Street. There's the back road. I think over there. I'm not too sure exactly. I gotta go look up the fire thing, but there's a fire driving by and somebody's house on fire. I think seventh or eighth fire scene for the summer already. It's ridiculous. Like the amount of fires that are going on, it's crazy to see. Like every year it's like this. When summer comes, winter comes, it's like I just think it's insurance scam. You get what I'm saying, too? Everything's an insurance scam out here, bro. That's how I feel. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's how I feel. Even before you have to see the Windsor,
Yeah, no, I know.
yeah,
I don't know how I
before
feel
you have
about that either, man. I don't know either. I don't know.
So yeah, so it's just weird, man. Like I feel it's too suspicious. You know what I mean? I feel it's way too suspicious. But let's see what else is going on. Uh, uh. So as you guys know, our last episode, in our season one, we talked about the back to school stuff, what's going on. But a lot since school started, like there's a lot of stuff happened. Like so, basically, this is not in Canada. This is I think in the States, but I came across the article, so I feel like I want to talk about. You know what I mean? Like so basically, a cheerleader, high school student cheerleader, had a baby, and I don't know if she couldn't handle the baby alone, and the fact that she wasn't ready for a baby or not, but she ended up killing her baby and buried her baby in the backyard of her house.
Really, man?
A cheerleader, yes, a teenage cheerleader. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. I don't even right here. So I got the article right now. It says article as soon you pull it up. It says cheerleader kills baby. Right here.
No. Well, I'm gonna have to take a look. But you're gonna have to eventually check your snap and take a look at my headphones and how I'm doing the podcast. It's pretty interesting. But send me that article with this was in the state and where?
I'm about to read it right now. There's even a video of it. So if I do press the video, then you might hear the video play in the background. But even the video, it basically says an Ohio woman who buried her newborn baby in the backyard will serve no more jail time.
No more jail time, right?
Yes, this happened. So, Ohio woman was found guilty of abuse of a corpse in the connection with a death of a newborn daughter. Was sentenced Friday to 3 years of basic supervision, but will serve no jail time. As part of the sentence, Brooke Skyler Richardson, 20, was to spend 7 days in the county jail, but Warner County Judge Don Carter the second her with time already served. So basically, she had time served, but should she violate any terms of her supervision, Richard could face up to 12 months behind bars. The judge said. But listen to me, I don't get this.
12 months behind bars.
So basically, she got sentenced to 3 years, and because she did time served, was sentenced to 3 years for basic supervision, but will serve no jail time because, as part of sentence, Brooke Richard was spent 7 days in Canada, wherever. She basically what she did was time served, but that's impossible. This happened. Well, this article came on Friday, September 13th, but I think I seen it on the Thursday maybe. So this happened recently. How did you get time served 7 days and you got sentenced to 3 years in prison?
So she had
That
times.
makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
So infant paternal grandma spoke at the hearing, telling the court that she had struggled to find the right words to describe the pain she endured. Her grandchild would now be 2 years, 4 months, 1 week old. Bro, wow. So this never happened recently. 2 years ago.
And it's just going to court now.
Yeah, and now because time served, she's not facing no jail time and nothing. But it's just weird because that's a newborn child. Yo, I'm not, but it's a Caucasian lady. It's weird. Like in my mind, and you guys, I'm saying you guys need to comment. You guys, and you respond. You guys want to say something. You guys know you guys to comment. You got Facebook, kick the media. You guys comment, say your piece, and tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm going down. I'm not. I'm just saying this is what I'm thinking. I mean, well, think about it. She time served, whatever, whatever. She got a newborn baby. I mean, you killed life. You took a life. You're supposed to get life from it. You get what I'm saying to you? Like that baby didn't even get to see or experience life. You know what I mean? As a child or anything, as a baby, a child, a teenager, adult, nothing. You took her life away from you. They sent you to 3 years. This happened 2 years, 4 months ago, a week. So you got served time. You got your time served. After it said you got your time served, but still, at the end of the day, that I don't think that's justice. You should got way more time than 3 years. You took a life. You get what I'm saying? But now take it in. And tell if I'm wrong. You guys, like I said, you guys comment, you whatever, say your piece. If that was a black female or male doing that same thing happened, we would have caught life with no questions asked. And tell me if I'm wrong. You guys, like I said, comment, say something, and tell me if I'm wrong. Kamar started saying this. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm pulling this a race card just because, but I'm not pulling because it's not the second time I brought up an article like this and dropped race cards. You know what I mean? Another Caucasian, I think it's a male or female, something happened, and they got a little bit time served. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, those two guys are on the run, and so after that, they said a bit, they killed, they died of
The two
dehydration.
guys who were on the runner who were in BC. I'm scared.
Yeah. Was it did they die because of dehydration, or they killed off themselves?
Well, that was on our last season. We talked about it, if I'm not mistaken. But from what I can remember, it was basically they ended up just dying. And they ended up killing themselves from shotgun, from what I've understood.
Okay, so but after that, I guess the parents and the victim all they want to ask questions. Why did they do what led him to this? What was the how come this and that? But they're not gonna ask that stuff. Like I said on my last podcast, they're gonna ask that stuff if it was a black male or female, whatever. They're gonna ask that. Oh, he was doing that. He was a criminal. You know what I mean? They died behind this. They deserve that. This and that and that. You know what I'm saying to you? It's kind of
Yeah.
like they go full for the color folks. When it comes to Caucasian, it's like a slap on the wrist, a misdemeanor. You have something. Oh, they were in the right mind. I mean, they were stressing this and that. Like I don't get it. We don't go through the same thing as Caucasian people. That makes I don't get it. We all go through stress. We all do. You know what I mean? But it doesn't make it right for what you guys are doing. You know what I mean? Like if you kill somebody, you kill somebody. You get what you get. You know what I mean? You get your sentence. But there's no way in hell that they're gonna give a colored person more time for doing the same exact thing a Caucasian person did. You get what I'm saying, people? Like in my mind, it's just not fair. It's not right. In my mind, it's just not.
No, no. That's just how you feel, right? That's your opinion. You're allowed to have your opinion. We live in a great country where we can have our own opinion.
But there's always a gray area. You know what I mean? There's always a gray area. You know?
Yeah, I know there is. Sorry, I'm just about to dab it up.
You know, dab it up.
Hit it while it's hot. It's very lemony.
Okay, all right. So right now, what you smoking on right now? Somebody cut off the thing like the smoke. I think the media we evolve around the news, and we also are marijuana connoisseurs. You know what I mean? So we make sure we talk about both, go back and forth. We talk about everything. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, we did talk about
but
the $48 million loss of the Ontario cannabis. And then we did talk about the something else we talked about earlier in the episode. Oh, the calf in Toronto.
yes, the calf. You know.
Ooh, I do want to find the
I
article.
don't know
There was an article I came across with Vancouver City Council voting on psychedelics to be available in retail, like dispensary kind of locations, which I thought was really interesting because it's the next. I believe it's the next step towards. I believe we should decriminalize all drugs. If you look towards Colorado, Denver, Colorado, and a couple other states, they're already legalizing or decriminalizing psychedelics such as shrooms, which is very good towards the next state. That's my opinion, right? And that's how I believe. And I know. What do you think about all that?
Okay, so I know you say okay, they're decriminalized. What you want to decriminalize all drugs? Okay, you can't. So in a way, think it's okay, but not just because think about it. People that are addicted to certain drugs. Now, if that shit is legalized, they have an excuse. If cops stop them, they have an excuse. You get what I'm saying? And then that excuse will always get them off scot free. And the next thing you know, they overdose. And now they have an excuse. They can't get in trouble. You get what I'm saying? People like certain drugs. Okay, like psychedelics, shrooms. I have no. I personally, I got no problem with shrooms. Growing up, I did shrooms. You know what I'm saying, dude? I just did shrooms maybe like a couple of days ago. You get what I'm saying, dude? So I have no problem with shrooms. You know what I mean? It's the psychedelic, the psychedelic drugs that make you get in touch with your emotional side and make you feel like, you know what I mean? Get in touch with your roots and, you know what I mean? Like, that's okay. You know what I mean? But when you start going to those hard drugs that gets you in a state of mind where you can't do nothing, you know what I mean? You feel like you just want to sit there, then you get hooked on the drug, and then now it's like, it's all you want to do, and you lose everything, you give up everything just for that one drug chasing a high. That's not cool. You know what I mean? So like if they're gonna do it, they have to do it in a way where they're controlling the people that are buying. I know that they can still get on the streets and all that, but if they're gonna do it in a way like that, they have to know, okay, this person came in so much time this week, they have to clock it, write that shit down in books, get the name ID, say no, this person's coming way too much for this one product. You know what I mean? So they have to cut back. You know what I mean? If some way somehow they can control it where nobody overdoses or dies, you know what I mean? And everything, you know what I mean? And just after they legalize everything, someone overdoses or dies, that's gonna be a big talk and a big controversy. You know what I mean? So they gotta do it in a smart way. They just can't do it thinking like people are gonna be smart about it and buy the drugs. You know what I mean? And have a conscience and buy it cautious. They're not gonna do. They're gonna try to buy that shit in bulk and have that shit. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, they're doing it all too fast, and overdose happens. Death happens. That's one thing they're taking consideration.
Yeah, and so I did actually find an article I sent to you on Skype, but I'm just going to briefly go over it. So from what I can see here, City Council debated to shut down a motion to have staff work with Vancouver Police and Vancouver Coastal Health on identifying potential impacts such as sales, which kind of have public safety, public health to an annual operating budget. Councillor Melissa put forward the motion saying that she worries those selling illicit drugs could also have ties to organized crime and money laundering, which council has committed to preventing. I've definitely heard from people who are concerned about this and heard others who may be opening a dispensary. She says, in the general, also said illegal cannabis dispensaries cost the city money, time, and delayed development of housing projects and other permits during affordability and housing crisis. More dozen speakers public point out